What's up, folks? Tyrone here with another video. Alright, I want to address this because more and more people are criticizing the Facebook page, mind you, a Facebook page created by an individual. And you know what? I take it personal because you wouldn't want me to insult anything that you've created. You wouldn't want me to insult anything that you're maintaining. You wouldn't want me to insult anything about you. So for just to take blatant shots at something that I'm doing, and I'm being very kind in this video because I can get ugly, but just to take blatant shots at something you're doing, it insults me. So I figured I'll speak out this way this time and try to get my voice out here heard on this situation so people know what I'm thinking about it. So I'll go ahead and play this clip of this gentleman, I guess basically criticizing the Facebook page, and I'll talk to you on the other side.
I look at this 100,000 men. 100,000 men to take down one man. But as I look at what's going on in government today, we are having a what? Government what? Shut what? Down what? 100,000 black men trying to take down what? One man? So let me see. We can't get 100,000 black men to what? Make our own what? Government? See, y'all don't want to talk. See, y'all don't want to talk that real stuff right now. That's why I like Tommy, because he hits you with that real.
As you see, he said Tommy hits you with that real, and for some reason a Facebook page can stop a government shutdown. A Facebook page. And he makes a video saying this. He makes a video saying that a Facebook page can change government. Do y'all realize the significance of that? Do y'all realize the significance of saying a Facebook page can change government? You see, the Pink Panty Posse leader is not government. The Pink Panty Posse leader is on this social media. And that's where this fight is at. People need to understand the difference. It's plain and simple to me. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be doing it. So let's take a look at what they're criticizing on the Facebook page. The Facebook page is called 100,000 Black Men Against Tommy Sotomayor and for a Progressive Black Community. For a progressive black community. I don't know what you know about uplifting titles, but I will put that in the category of one. So let's just take a look at what these guys are talking about when they're talking about this Facebook page. And the reason that they're criticizing it is because the name says 100,000 men against Tommy Sotomayor. Mind you, if you look at your screen right now, there is a whole second part to that name. For some reason, people don't see that little ampersand sign, for a progressive black community. And for a progressive black community. Now, the reason that I'm making this video is to show you that the love for this man, Tommy Sotomayor, and his supporters is so strong that it makes them stupid. Obviously, they can't read a complete title of a Facebook page. Now, I know y'all love Tommy Sotomayor, and that's all good with me. But what you got to understand is, I don't have no compassion for this guy. And don't hate on me because I'm doing my thing, because I'm doing right by my community. You see, a lot of people was leading the charge against Tommy, saying, he's bad, I'm gonna get him off, Tommy. They was leading the charge against Tommy. And what happened is, they gave the fuck up. And that's one thing I never do, is I don't quit, ever. You know, that's why at 42 years old, I was able to retire. Not having to work another day in my life. That's why I am not worried about anything as far as my children is concerned. Their health, nothing. Because I don't quit. I do not quit. But it is bred into our society to give up, to be scared, to run and cower. And that's why a while back I put out videos and I was asking the real black men, the ones that want to make a change, at least on this YouTube, to stand up and fight for our community. No, this ain't no government movement. No, nobody running for an elected office. This is social media. And the way you guys interpret it. Like, we can take Facebook and overthrow the government. That is the dumbest argument that I've ever seen. Now, you see, this Facebook page was created by an individual. Okay? And if you're so concerned about the title of this 100,000 men Facebook page against Tommy Sotomayor, you can do the same thing that I've done and create a 100,000 black men against the crime in Chicago. 100,000 black men to stop ratchetness in our city. 100,000 black men to end single mothers. How about 100,000 black men to own up to their damn children? How about 100,000 black men to get off their ass and stop smoking blunts and get a motherfucking job? How about 100,000 men to do any of that shit? How about 100,000 men to teach their kids to graduate with a higher rate than what they're graduating now? How about 100,000 men to pay their damn child support? You see, nobody has came up with that yet. Do you know why? Because these same sorry-ass motherfuckers criticizing me are scared. They hate to see another person doing something that internally they wanted to do. So once again, even though people say the Willie Lynch letter is fake, it's the Willie Lynch letter plays out in our society constantly. Now that they see this page is gaining subscribers, what I got now? Hold on. I got 153 subscribers in a week. That's not bad. I don't think this is my first time down this road. But it's definitely not 100,000. And do I expect to get 100,000? I wish I would. But that's an unreal goal. You know, you got to be realistic about what things are going on. But guess what that name is? Intimidating. Guess why that guy made his video? He was intimidated by 100,000 black men. You see, there's a strategy to everything. And the more you guys are afraid, because that's what you are, the more that you guys are hating, because that's what you're doing. That means that you're weak. And like I've said in numerous of my videos, I do not have time for a weak-ass black man. I do not have time for a black man to come and tell me what I am trying to do. Fight with me. Don't obstruct me. Fight with me. Give me assistance. But to come and try to tear down something that is getting built up just for the fuck of it, It's childish, immature, and it doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I'm going to stop this video because I think using this guy's video, and I'm sorry I don't know the brother's name, I just seen the video pop up in my feed and I downloaded it and I'm trying to use the fair use thing, so I'm going, because he's a supporter of Tommy and he makes a lot of good valid arguments in there that damn near every Tommy Kool-Aid drinker makes, and I want to point this stuff out. So I'm trying not to be disrespectful, but fuck it. Tommy's a moron. I said Tommy. I meant Pink Panty Posse Leader. That's what I meant. The Pink Panty Posse Leader is a moron. And he's I don't know what else to say. I'm going to continue what I'm doing. That's just point blank period. So y'all enjoy this video. I'm out.
Things that make you go, you know, these aren't jokes, these are thoughts, these are things that make you say, this may seem terrible, but my God, I didn't know you were black.
My brother Angel Snubnub 7 at the Reality Temple. And to give props to him, because I listened to all of Angel Snubnub 7's videos, I think that he comes from a different angle. And there's a powerful message in a lot of the videos that he put out, and I try to catch all of them. I look at him as a free thinker and a person that's willing to challenge those of which he don't agree with or which he may think differently from, and I really respect him for that. He's challenged KNBS, and he has also challenged the black supremacy movement as well. And I have nothing against that, because that which cannot be challenged cannot stand and will not stand and will not survive the test of time. How many challenges we can withstand will determine how long we will be able to stand.
In the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition, a rather exciting edition, I hope that it is, of the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Of course, I am the host or the gatekeeper of this particular program, known here on the Internet. Now y'all say it with me. I'm known as the what? Mighty. 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 Angel Snubnub 7. I'm your brother and hopefully your friend, Talik Ibn Ra. For health purposes, I was going to remain silent until perhaps when I felt better. Did you know, and I want you to bear with me, but did you know that you can sneeze and strain your back? Now, it may not sound like it, but I am making this video in extreme pain. Well, I'm not going to say extreme pain, but believe me, it is painful. And I went on the internet to do a little research about sneezing and back pain. And I found that it's quite an often occurrence. It happens more than we think, that you can sneeze so hard that it will cause the muscles in your lower back to strain. In fact, you can sneeze so hard that you can actually take one of your ribs in your lower back. You can knock it out of place. So hopefully, the only thing I'm suffering from is back strain. Take a few painkillers while my back is trying to heal itself, and hopefully I can get back to normal. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go see my doctor and see what my physician has to say on this issue. But I did not want to remain silent, and I know that this particular topic is worth fighting the pain. I was listening to Tyrone Thompson, a brother of whom I'm speaking on the telephone in person, of whom I view as very sincere in his belief, in his mission to quash what I view also as extreme hatred coming from the voice of this man we know of as Tommy Sotomayor. I've never, in all my time on social media, and there have always been black woman bashers, but this particular person is so vicious. You can hear his hate coming from his soul, but the love he expresses to those who can give him material gain and those of whom control the material gain, which are in essence Caucasian people. So he skins and grins and defends Caucasian people while he mocks and degrades especially black women, but the whole black community, period. And I am also like Tyrone Thompson, except to continue to make videos about this particular person. That is not my mission, as I have bigger fish to fry. However, if the people shown, not by their talk, but by other ways, that they are sincere in helping rid us of this parasite, this vulture, this leech of our community, then I will be happy to jump in the fray. I do, and I will help Tyrone Thompson in any kind of way that I can in this matter. The Honorable Brother Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., he said to us that evil exists because good men, good people, do nothing. I don't know how many videos I have made about Tommy Sotomayor. I don't know how many videos Tyrone Thompson and many others. In fact, this, I would call it not a war, but this, what do I call it? But anyway, we have people who have spoken against Tommy Sotomayor for a while, and now you don't see them anymore. Many are called, but few are chosen. Some people cannot run the race. They go to a certain point, they get tired. And the reason why so many of us get tired, even myself, we get tired because there is no support. How can Tommy Sotomayor raise $20,000, $25,000, $30,000, and so forth? Because those who listen to Tommy Sotomayor, they put their money where their mouth is. However, those who claim to be good, those who claim to be righteous, those who deem what comes out of Tommy Sotomayor's mouth evil and wicked, you will not go in your pocket to do anything to counter what Tommy Sotomayor does. Evil exists because good people do nothing. In other words, good people are good for nothing. How can we sit around? Hundreds of views, hundreds of likes on these videos anti-Tommy Sotomayor. But yet and still, there are ways to really get under Tommy's skin. But we can't raise, and nobody want to put their money where their mouth is. But Tommy's followers, those who support Tommy, have no problem with that. And it could possibly be because he has a lot of racists. Racists have a lot of money they can throw away. Many black people, we are poor. We claim to be poor, but we can afford to be on YouTube. We pay our cable bill, our internet bill. We go to the movies when we want to. We don't have money for what we really need, but for things that we really don't need, don't mean nothing, we broke. What is Tyrone Thomas going to do with any money I send him to fight Tommy with? What would you do with it, nut? Nobody that is listening to Tommy Sotomayor don't care what the money is going to. They are supporting their man. When people said, I support Barack Obama, they put $1, $10, $5, $1,000, $20,000. Send it to Barack Obama. What he did with the money, who knows, really. But people, when they support something, you support the liquor store, you put your money where your mouth is, you support the whole house, you put your money where your mouth is, you support the drug dealer, you put your money where your mouth is, the local drive-in, the movie theater, McDonald's, Burger King. You put your money where your mouth is, but when somebody here on YouTube who is fighting somebody that has this type of support, and this man needs that type of support himself, the only thing you can do is write on a comment, I'm with you, brother. Good video. It means nothing. You good people, good for nothing. This is why black folks in general, that's why we sit where we're at. Cheerleading. We good cheerleaders. Go get them, Tyrone. You tell them, Snup Nut. Best video, good video. It means nothing at all. I did present to Brother Tyrone Thompson. I'm sorry. It's Thompson. And I also did present on his website, 100,000 Men Against Tommy Sotomayor and for a progressive black community. We can make videos, and that's fine and dandy. But there's nothing like the courthouse. There's nothing like written complaint. There's nothing like the courthouse. But if necessary, you got to put your money where your mouth is. Now, you think Tommy Sotomayor might be upset with these few videos or these videos that expose truth on him. Doesn't really mean anything, because Tommy thrives on entertainment, Tommy thrives on controversy, but Tommy does not want his money to be plugged up, clogged, interfered with. And you can do that. You can bring a notice to Google. This is not an attempt to silence the voice of Tommy Sotomayor. However, upon Google and Facebook and these other social media, we need to know the reason why Tommy Sotomayor can be vile, nasty, and profane, and present hate speech, copyright infringement, cause people to go out and false flag videos. I would like to ask Google and inform Google, why are you allowing all this? Why is this man so special that he is above terms of use? I would like to know that. And Google may listen to a write-in campaign, but Google and everybody and anybody will listen to a subpoena from court. Either they will address the issue or they will lose the case immediately, and at least we can get, like Tommy Sotomayor said, we can get paid. You're not serious about this person. I could take it upon myself to take such actions, but why should I? He doesn't really mean anything to me like that. Because if all these people, now, when he makes certain videos, I can respond, but that's it. But I thought that many of you were upset with the vicious, harsh, ignorant words of this person that is clearly a black version of a Ku Klux Klan person. I thought y'all got a problem with that. But all you can do is cheerlead. All you can do, I'm with you, man, and write some stuff while Tommy raises $50,000, $100,000. This is not fair to those who are making response videos to Tommy Sotomayor or to Tyrone Thompson. This is not fair. And I can understand and I see why so many who used to make videos opposing Tommy Sotomayor, they gave up. Tommy Sotomayor is not the average person. Tommy Sotomayor is a powerful force on this medium. And only another powerful force can deal with another powerful force. We must give Tommy Sotomayor his props. And Tommy Sotomayor, while we are, or you are, as they say, pussyfooting around, Tommy Sotomayor is getting more stronger. I was listening to his trailer for his promotional video for this fatherless America. And towards the end of the video, there is the voice of Dr. Umar Johnson, who is much recognized, much admired, much respected in the so-called black conscious Pan-African community. I don't know if Dr. Umar Johnson knows that Tommy Sotomayor used his voice in that promotional video. See, by doing this, it makes us believe that Dr. Umar Johnson supports Tommy Sotomayor. And who is Tommy Sotomayor? Tommy Sotomayor calls for the extinction and the extermination of black people. He says that Caucasian women can raise their babies better than black women. The black woman is a darky, she's a beastie. If you took away Tommy Sotomayor's race, his color, he would be no different than any other Caucasian races. Well, actually, the smart Caucasian races, they know how to become president, a judge, the police. They know how to act out their racism on the down low. There's a reason why so many people with dark skin is in prison and jails and mental institutions. That is not by coincidence, it's by design. And this man, Tommy Sotomayor, is helping the racists. He's an assistant to racists. We know this, and we see what kind of power this man has, what kind of pull. but we're good for nothing. So, any video that I make that opposes Tommy Sotomayor, any video that Big Dread, Clifton Rainey, Tyrone Thompson, or something that the Advice Show might say, what sense do it make if all of these men and some women out here, but we cannot get the support? And I'm pretty sure there are just as many who oppose Tommy Sotomayor as it is that support him. But the supporters, his followers, they support that man. When he says go flag, that's what they go do, like robots. We can ask the same thing of our audience and you will do nothing. So, I would like to ask myself, the Advice Show, Brother Tyrone Thompson, Clifton Rainey, Big Dread, and so many of you that make these opposition anti-Tommy Sotomayor videos, are we really doing a good thing? Are we doing this in protest just to make ourselves feel good? Because if we're doing these videos just to make ourselves feel good, well, that's a personal issue. Then we should not expect support from nobody. But if we believe that we are standing up and doing something that so many in the black community claim that they want, but they won't support, it should be no problem if we want to make a video or we want to take Tommy Sotomayor to court. If we ask you for $1 or $5, ain't nobody want to steal from you. We are going up against somebody that has a lot of pull. But you won't support it. So, what is going on here? Are we making videos in protest? Or are the only thing that we're doing, unknown to us, are we actually helping Tommy Sotomayor? Now, for myself, I have addressed Tommy Sotomayor in many videos. I have tried to speak with him on his video and tried to call into his talk show. Tommy Sotomayor does not want anything or does not want anything to do with Angel Snub 7. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, he remains silent on Angel Snub 7. But if he addresses you, and if he finds the need to say something to you, don't you think you should question that? Are you really opposing Tommy Sotomayor, or have you fell into his trap of helping him entertain his trolls? Have you become, or you believe that you are serious, but in reality, you become an entertainer? You are, not only have you become an entertainer for Tommy and his trolls and his audience, and I'm not going to say trolls, I'm going to say misguided person. And even Tommy Sotomayor himself is misguided and lost person. So I don't really have anything against Tommy Sotomayor. We do things in ignorance, and in our ignorance, sometimes we really believe we are correct. And sometimes it takes some kind of experience for a person to really see what is going on. It may not be your video or your words. So the question that I present to us, excuse me, my back. I'm almost done here though. the question that I raise, are we falling into the trap of entertainment? Because if the people that listen to our videos that are anti-Tommy, but they're not willing to put their money where their mouth is, like Tommy's audience is doing, then you and I, we are nothing but entertainers. So the only thing our audience would do, I wonder what Talik is going to say about Tommy Sotomayor next. I wonder what Tyrone Thompson going to say and do next. Big Dread, Clifton Rainey, our sister Lashida. Wow, this is some good information. Where's the good money? If we call you to arms, where your gun, where your bullets? Bullets and guns ain't free. Are you asking